Hey everyone, here's my Losi Micro Desert Buggy, and I've been doing some upgrades tonight. I got some new shocks on here. As you can see, they're blue aluminum shocks, and these are the part number LOSB 1605. Now they come unfilled with oil, and the recommended oil to put in them is 15 weight. Now I used a little bit higher weight. I used about 30 weight because that's all I had at my home. But they seem to work just fine, and I actually filled them a little bit lower than you would usually fill them because my weight of my oil was a little bit extra high. 15 weight is the recommended weight to start with, but they work great, and also they're adjustable. You see these little screws here. Just like on the larger trucks, you can adjust the spring distance, so that's really nice. They're adjustable springs. That's pretty cool on a micro car. So we have that all set up, and we have a couple more upgrades we're still going to be doing here. The next upgrade, well, first let me just show, like I said, these blue aluminum shocks are new, and like I said here, you fill them with oil and then you put them on your truck. Really easy. There's two screws that go into each shock, one on the top, can't really zoom in, it's going to get out of focus, one on the top and one on the bottom. Really simple to take off and put on the shocks, doesn't take all that long. And here's my old shocks. I put them in the new shock container. This is what the new shocks came in, but I just put them in there to save them, just in case I ever want to use them again. Doubt I ever will, but I just put them in there to save them. Now my next upgrades here, we're going to be doing the ball bearings in the wheels, and then we're also going to be, these are the wheel and hub ball bearings, part number LOSB 1528. And then we're also going to be putting on the threaded rear axle set. And you can put these on, I'm not sure if these go on all the wheels, it says the rear axles. But the thing about these that's nice is, then you screw on your wheels with nuts instead of the E-clips. And the E-clips that are on here, they're not bad or anything, but they're harder to get on and off. And as you can see here, I've got 1, 2, 3 new pairs of tires for this truck. These tires are no, these are more like a dirt track. They're kind of like I don't know what to call it. The rear tires have like a pointy tread, and the front tires have like a smooth lined tread. And then we have the monster truck tires. And then we have the street mat, which is kind of looks like your car tires if you have just a normal street car. So 3 different types of tires, and then of course the original stock tires, which are kind of like street tires, but a little bit more tread. And what this is going to do with these new threaded locks for the wheels is it's going to allow me to put on and off the wheels real easy with a nut and bolt, rather than messing with the E-clips, which they work, but they can be a little bit of a pain. So that's the upgrade I've done so far. And I'll be getting some new wheels on. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to put on. I'm trying to think what would be the best for the carpet, and because I got carpet throughout my house. So probably not the street mat. I'll put those on if I want to drive outside at all. But I'm thinking maybe these, what are they called? They're not really, they don't say anything. See, these ones say street mat. These ones are just the micro raminator tires, and they're like a monster's truck tire kind of. And then these ones just say chrome wheels, micro B. So they're kind of like, hard to see them in here. But the back wheels, as you can see, are pretty spiked up, and the front wheels are just lines. So these might be the best choice for the carpet. So I'll go ahead and get all this fixed up and done. Let you know how it was to put on. Like I said, the shocks weren't too hard. I did have a little bit of trouble getting in the rear shocks because the back screw is down here, and the screwdriver I had, it was really kind of hard to get it in there. But you know, it didn't take too long. The front shocks went on in about 2 minutes. The back shocks took a little longer just because I was having trouble getting the screw back in. But that was just the screwdriver. It really didn't have anything to do with anything else. So yeah, they're real simple to put on. And yeah, we'll get the rest of this on. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll let you know how easy this is to change out. And getting the ball bearings on, I'll let you know what that does. And we'll get an update soon. But there's the Micro Desert Buggy, and we'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, here we have it. We put on the Losi Mini B tires, and we also put on the ball bearings in the front wheels. I was told, thank you Risque, for however you say your name, Risque. Thank you so much, helped me a lot. I'm pretty new at RC cars, and he helped me just telling me what to do. Let me know that the ball bearings only go in the front wheels, not the back. And he helped me a little bit set it up. So we got this micro desert truck here, new tires and new wheels, new ball bearings, new shocks. Showed it to you just a second ago. So I'm hoping these tires will do a little bit better on the carpet. And
alright guys, like I just showed you,
we got the mini desert truck with the ball bearings in the front wheels, and new shocks put on. And first thing I'll show you here is just check this out. Let me get a little bit farther so you can see it. These new tires hold a lot more traction on this carpet. Watch full throttle what happens. Let me turn around. Okay, watch this. Full throttle forward. I don't know if you saw that. Do it again. Do it away. Do it back towards us again. It definitely does a wheelie now. No problem doing like a wheelie now. It has a lot of power now, and these spiked back wheels really hold on to the carpet. So if you're looking for some extra traction on the carpet, look at that, it just flipped itself over because it's got so much traction. So if you're looking for some extra traction on the carpet, these spiked wheels seem to do the trick. It's definitely holding a little bit more. Seems to have a little bit more speed. And the shocks seem nice. The adjustable shocks are awesome. Not the best jump there. Let's get another jump or two in here. Whoa, there we go. Landed straight. There we go. Little car, got to get used to it to make it land on its feet all the time, but these upgrades, the ball bearings are supposed to give it more run time because there's less friction when you're running. You know, there's not as much friction as compared to the plastic inserts. So it's supposed to help reduce friction and give your car a little more run time. And you know, the tires are just tires, but they have everything to do with traction. So depending on what type of surface you're running on, you might want to run different types of tires. I'm not doing good. I'm hitting the wall and stuff here. A little bit out of trim with these new tires. It's not going completely straight for me, but that's just because I'm out of trim. I think I got it trimmed a little bit. I was going a little right, so hopefully I'm good now. Let me get another jump in here. There we go. So, you know, depending on what type of driving you're doing, you're going to want to run different tires depending on that. So those new threaded wheel locks I got, they're making it real easy to change the tire because the E-clips work and everything, but they can be kind of annoying, and you can break them quite often when you put them on or off the car. So the new threaded wheel locks are real easy to put on and off. Now you can strip them because they're just plastic, but they're a lot easier to change, and it should make for a lot easier tire changing. I did buy 2 sets, so if I do happen to strip one set, I have an extra set of those plastic nuts. And really, this thing is a real lot of fun, and I'll show you one more time after I do one more jump, the power. It did not used to do wheelies. Here we go one more time with a wheelie.